Hey everybody, it's Mr. C. I'm sorry I got to be out 2 days in a row. Tuesday we have a training, so I'm going to miss you again. So I want to backtrack for some of you. Okay. Um, if you're watching this video that I assigned to you, there's some little snags with your body paragraphs that I just want to clear up. Okay. So just follow along closely, and just make sure that you're using the paper that I printed out. As an example. Okay. So, first thing when you're writing a body paragraph is that you need to make sure that your thesis and the main ideas are in the same order. Okay. So, my thesis right here says that they're expensive and they're bad for the environment. So, my very first paragraph is going to be talking about how they're too expensive, the pennies. And my second paragraph is going to be talking about how they're bad for the environment. All right. Um, most of you have a really good start. And this is actually a little simpler than it seems. You just got to make sure that you're not pulling too much information from the article. Okay. So, what I want you to do is I want you to start off with a very simple, like, according to the article, or I read the article, or I researched this. Okay. So, you're welcome to use my examples exactly the way they are, or come up with your own as long as it makes sense. It's fine. When you are writing your body paragraph, you should make sure that you have the website that you got the information from pulled up, because you're going to need that. Okay. Um, so the first thing I'm going to need after my according to the article is an underlined title. And the title is 9 Reasons Why America Should Get Rid of the Penny. Okay. Please do not put the website address in the paragraph. Okay. It makes the writing look really sloppy. It makes it look really confusing. Okay. You don't need to link it or anything. Okay. So please do not do that. All you have to do is look at the title of the article. Okay. And that's it. If your article does not have a title, you're going to go to the title of the website. Okay. So mine right here is The Balance. If you can't find the title of the website, look at everything before .com. Okay, so another way I could do it is I could write according to the balance money. All right. Either way, that's got to be underlined. Please don't use the website title, or website address, rather. Moving on. You're going to need a quote from the article. A lot of you guys have done this really well. However, there are a handful of people, if you're watching this video, that pulled way too much information. Okay. This is your persuasive essay. So you don't want the majority of the writing to be someone else's. Okay. So a maximum of 1 or 2 sentences is fine. Okay. So I just picked the quick quote: producing the penny costs taxpayers money and adds onto the national debt. That proves my point. It costs a lot of extra money. It's pointless. Okay. Then I do a little bit of paraphrasing here. All right. Especially people that pull a lot of sentences from the original website. It would be best to paraphrase a little bit and say you pulled 5 or 6 sentences and you think all of that information is good. Quote 1 sentence or 2 sentences and then explain it in your own words, the rest of it. I'll say this article says the penny cost the government 2 cents to make. That's twice the amount of money the penny's actually worth. So I'm paraphrasing there. I'm just saying it in my own words. And then I'm following up here with, this is a waste of money and the US government should find better ways to spend the taxpayers' money. So this is something we practice a lot with Amplify, where you are explaining in your own words why the information you pulled matters. Okay. It makes a lot of sense to me that the penny shouldn't cost 2 cents to make and only be worth 1. Okay. That's mind-boggling. Okay. So that's the format of your paragraph. Okay. Key takeaways here. All right. Make sure that the title of the article or the name of the website is underlined. Let the underline do the job of saying this is the name of the website. please make sure that you are quoting the exact information that you pull from the website and putting them into the quotes, because that job for there is saying, this is not my writing, it's someone else's. Okay. Third thing is, after your quote, you need to include the author's last name only, not first name, nothing else, just last name. Okay. There are some articles that you've pulled that there is no author. And what you do with that is you use the website title again. So instead, if, let's say, for example, I couldn't find the author's name, I would put here in parentheses, just like that. Okay. So watch the video. You guys can feel free to pause and look back. This is just a little reminder. I've already kind of showed you how to do this in class. So please make sure on Tuesday you are working on this, because we cannot move forward with the rest of the article until these 2 paragraphs are done. All right. So just take your time. This exact example that I showed you is printed out. If you want to have that work next to you, you guys know where to find those papers. All right. Thanks.